If you're a heating air conditioning technician, the question comes up, should you sell and should you profit from it? This is an important question and controversial. We're on part number 2. I'm Scott Sylvan Bell, coming to you live from Bodega Bay on a perfect day to talk about sales and a perfect day to talk about you. And I want to start with this. Number 1, all businesses have acquisition cost. It doesn't matter what the industry, doesn't matter what the service, doesn't matter what you sell and what you have to offer. Marketing is a math. Like, that's one of the first things that you learn. If you've got a good coach, a good mentor, they will tell you that marketing is math and advertising costs money. So here's the thing. Sales are required to make up the difference. We live in a capitalistic society. There's nothing free. And if you want to keep your doors open, you have to have somebody who's willing to make sales. And if you're going to pay for marketing, you are going to acquire customers. You have to know that he who can spend the most amount of money wins. I learned this from Todd Brown. Brilliant dude, been in the room, hung out with Todd Brown. Him and I have talked about this a significant amount of time. If you want to scale a company, you have to be able to spend more than your competition. Flat out. They have this thing called ROAS, return on ad spend, which means that if I'm going to put money out, I need to be able to multiply that money. So if I put $1,000 in marketing, at some point I need to make at least 1,001, right? Or else if I'm breaking even, unless you know what you're doing, it's going to be very hard. There are some major companies that are able to go into the negative, but they have to make up that money somehow. They may be able to go into the negative into the future, like a month, 2 months. I know of some that go for 6 months, but at some point they have to be profitable. Number 2, no money in equals failure. I can't explain it any other way. Your company doesn't make any money from your advertising, from your efforts, you're going to close. And this is why you should join HVAC Tech Secrets. I'll give you the goods, not in the Facebook group, not the YouTube channel. Number 3, AOV, average order value. Average order value is super important. I was at my dentist's office a couple of months ago, and I was talking to his office manager. And I said, I'm just kind of curious, do you track your average order value? And she said, yeah, we're on that, like white on rice. We know what the average person is going to bring for every time that they sit in a chair, whether it's going to be a cleaning, whether it's going to be a teeth whitening, whether it's going to be a filling, whether it's going to be restoration, whether it's going to be an implant. We know the profit and we have to, right? And so anything that you could do as a business to increase that AOV, doing the right thing, I'm going to underscore this a lot, doing the right thing. If you're like, come back and you're like, hey, Scott, some of this is unethical. No, you have a responsibility. If you own a company and you're on a board of directors, you have a responsibility for that company to make profit. You go to get a car fixed. They're going to tell you the things that need to be fixed in the car. An $89 tune-up, a $69 tune-up, a $49 tune-up, a $100 tune-up does not cover the cost of a technician to be out there. By the time that you figure out what it costs to pay for the click, what it costs to pay for marketing, what it costs to pay for overhead, you have to have people out there doing sales to make up that difference. Have to. Done right, ethical, right? And all industries look for a bump offer. You don't believe me? Go to Amazon today. Go to Amazon today. Click on anything that you want, like a hoodie. If I click on this hoodie, they may come back and be like, hey, people who bought this hoodie, guess what they bought? They bought a hat. They bought sunglasses. They bought sunblock, right? Every industry talks about what else you can offer besides, because they know that the name of the game is marketing, and they know that if they don't make bump offers or add-on offers or sales today, it's profit that they miss out on, right? And profit is the grease that keeps your company going. If you look at mail orders, I have done a ton in the area of copywriting and learned from some of the best in the world, right? There are tons of books on marketing. Victor Schwab, you name any good book from the 50s or the 60s, from the Mad Men era, they all lived on bump offers. For $5 more, you can get this. For $20 more, you can get that. You have to do it in order to stay competitive, to stay in business, to make things happen. Number 4, the best companies know their math. I have looked at the books of $1 million companies, 2 million, 5 million, 10 million, 20 million, and 50 million, and every good company is going to track this. They know their metrics. I know I've mentioned this before, but every size of company has a metric that they need to hit. They have to have the return on ad spend to make this happen. So people come in like, hey, Scott, I got a $2 million company. This isn't true for me. Wrong. Hey, Scott, I got a $10 million company. This isn't true for me. Wrong. You probably have somebody in-house who figures this out for you, or you've got a marketing team that will tell you right off the bat, hey, no, we're not hitting our metrics. Number 5, if you don't like it, be a maintenance tech. Oops, Maintenance techs have to do upsells and sell the difference when somebody's out of warranty. You know, oops, you want to be a warranty tech? Warranty techs got to do the same thing. It is a responsibility in the industry to make sure that there is add-on sales and that there are sales that are being done. Bonus number 6. Number 6, teach sales ethically and you don't have to worry about it. Just decide that you're going to do the right thing for your client. There are people out there that are scumbags in the industry. Absolutely. There are also people out there that are killing it and doing the right thing for their homeowners, for their clients, for their business owners, for the people that they serve. Bonus number 6, do the right thing. You don't have to worry about it. Bonus number 6.5, you're not the Captain Save a homeowner of the industry. And you know, here's the thing, you become bitter when you are. There you go. You got one of 2 things to do from here. Just want to do it. One of 2. Find the subscribe button, click on it. Every time I send out a video, you'll get an update, or hit follow.